Good morning, you bad motherfuckers. I've come off a busy few weeks. I'm fucking hitting this shit and it's fucking hitting me right in the lungs. Just come off a night shift. To this grey shit. No sunlight. But I'm gonna check in this morning, talk about some shit, talk about the comedy, what's coming up. Just stand out here in this light fucking shower and finish this. And then we'll go in the shed. We'll have a chat. We'll have a chat, people. That rain just started heavy. Oh. Well, you beautiful people, let me have a drink. You can't beat an old Schweppes Servians, or whatever the fuck they say. Anyway, Schweppes, blood orange and mango. I'm still trying to recover my voice after being kicked in the fucking chest by that Indica. Rough. I'll find my brain again in a minute. That was one of three. And one of these bad boys until that battery ran out. And a whole bunch. There's some THC 50 oil. Because it's, end of Rota. We've come off. We're on the days off. So I'll usually stay up, listen to some tunes, talk some shit, write some shit. This morning I might talk some shit. But yeah, write some shit. Oh, the last few weeks. Well, fuck. It has been a while since I checked in and did one of these. And the channel's been a little bit slow. I've had a few small little health things that have just popped up. What the fuck is that? A motherfucking pimple on my goddamn eye. Look at this shit. That's fucking nasty. They come up overnight, man. That's like a stress pimple, goddamn. I just swelling my fucking eye up and everything. Anyway. Where the fuck was I? Yeah, the last few weeks. So yeah, we're up to 4 sets now. We've done. Had to pull out of 2. Yeah, 2. This month because of the health stuff. Because I got slammed in on an emergency list or something. Little day procedure, so they got me in, so I had to fucking cancel. So that was disappointing, but it was nothing I hadn't already been to. At least once. And both the hosts were really understanding, which they all are. Like, they're great. Yeah, but what's the highlights? Brew Lab, that was fucking awesome. Had a really good set there. I feel like that was my first kind of, I don't know. Well, that was my first proper spot. It was 5 minutes. with about 8 other comedians, I think, or 10 or something, 9, I don't know. Hosted by Aaron at, Brew Lab Comedy down in Hobart. Good night. They got a little comedy room out the back there. There's some stuff on the channel. I think I did live, a little look around, until I got accosted by the other handsome host of Cult Comedy, Rob Brazel. Sucking up. He still hasn't put me on for next year for this fucking. I'm still trying to. I've DM'd the man. I'm trying to get into Club Chaos in Hobart next year. It's like a late night. Just crazy party by the sounds of it. Look it up. But yeah, there's a bit of stand-up and stuff going on. So that'll be, I really want to get into that. But anyway, we shall see. I appreciate all the opportunities all those guys have given me so far. It's been awesome. Fun. And, a very generous offer of some fuel money too. By Aaron at Brew Lab, which was really, really generous of him. And that I asked that he reached out afterwards and offered that. It was very, very kind of him. Made me feel nice too, But yeah, I said, no, mate, like, keep it. Just put it back into the comedy. And please invite me back. Maybe I'll bribe my way back in. But yeah, he said he's very happy to have me back. So I'm looking forward to doing a bit more there next year. Other than the shows, the comedy has totally derailed my entire life. Otherwise, I don't even know where to begin. But something clicked in my head somewhere along the way. In the very few performances I've done, it hasn't taken much, and it's not like me trying to. This ain't me leading up to be thinking I'm fucking going to be some big stand-up comedian. I don't care. I just need to do this. Whether I'm good or bad, doesn't matter. Presume, do it enough times, I might get better. So, just hoping and trying harder. And just being fucking unconventional, because that's what I liked. I got up, and for the first time in my whole life, didn't have to put on a mask. It was just me. Like, it was my act, but it's like a hyper extension of myself. And I don't know, it was just really cool. Like, there was no pretenses about it. It was just, went up, just ripped out some shit. Most of it was at my expense. Didn't care. Got laughs. And it just fucking resonated with me. Something hit home hard. But yeah, then somewhere along the line, I don't know what happened, but I just kind of... It's really weird. I've turned into this Zen fuckwit for the last week or two. Because I just be really calm, and I just fucking, I don't know, the comedy's done weird shit. Some of the stuff that I've started talking about and I've been writing about is stuff to do with what I went through when I grew up and that, and it's put a different lens on everything for me. And it's made me think, hey, to enjoy doing what I'm doing and go up and I've got this feeling and I'm being empowered. It's just really cool that, kind of taken back the power that I lost as a kid. You get up, it's just you're there and you're fucking in command of the room. People, they're focused on you, they're listening. You can be yourself. You can be whatever you want to be, actually. That's probably the beauty of it. But I am myself, just a very silly fucking version of it. And it was a beautiful thing. And the fucking just wonderful, beautiful people I've met along the way have been great. Some of them are pretty broken, I think, but I know that's a bit of a recurring theme in comedy. I don't know from what I hear, but it makes it all that more interesting. Yeah, a big shout out to a couple of people. Scotty down in Hobart. He was the first. I don't know how to say your last name, mate. I think it's Leinart. The willowy, beautiful wraith boy that just, I don't know. He was in the first show I was in, and just something about him. I just thought, fuck it, like I just ran out there and listened to him, and he just had a way about him, and like my mate said, sort of looking at Scotty. Remember, Scotty will laugh at this too because he knows my mate. But we're having a joke, but mate goes, "Oh, I wonder if this guy will be very funny," and then he just fucking rips out this set. Everyone's laughing. It was so well done. Yeah, he's got some, stuff going on, Scotty, but he's, a really nice guy. Yeah, and he does lighters and shit, so he does all sorts of cool little shit like that. So I'm looking forward to catching up with him again. Yeah, and who else? Rob Braslin, obviously, he's been an absolute fucking legend. He runs Cult Comedy. Cult Comedy and Cheeky Comedy, and I think he's got his hands in a few comedy pies and some different bits and pieces. Jump on his Facebook, just look him up, Rob Braslin on Facebook, and I don't know if the boy's got a YouTube. I'll have to find out, but definitely got a Facebook though. He's a funny fucker. He's from Clarendon Vale down there, so. But he's been like a wealth of knowledge, and some really good advice. Really gently. Well, not gently, but he delivers advice well too. Like he made some suggestions to me when I was down there, and I took it on board. So that's going to be my next set. I've taken on board what he said, and I'm avoiding props. I've got my big black dick. That's good a time. For anyone watching this, you got to look at the channel for context. I've got a big black dick. That's all I can say. But it was, he just made a comment, like some people just don't, they find props just can take away from the act, but the way, and he presented it so well, like it was just advice, and it was like advice from what he had seen. I appreciated it. So I'm gonna work on, I'm pretty well happy with that 5 minutes I did with the prop, and like that's just kind of going to be an opening thing maybe later on if I do bigger shows and stuff, or I can manage to put together a bit of material in a big chunk. That might be the start of it or something. But so the next 5 minutes I do at the Salty Dog on the 19th of December in Kingston Beach, Hobart. That'll be 5 to 10 minutes, and that'll be, I'm not sure, I might have another crack at the prop one just for the first 5, but I reckon I can get that down to 4. Because I noticed when I look back at the footage from my Brew Lab stuff, I literally fucking stepped on my laughs from the audience. Like didn't leave enough of a gap. You could literally hear people like in the audience drawing back breath to laugh, and then I'd be like, and keep going. It's like, whoop, fuck. So that was good to have it filmed and look back on it like that, and I could see where I'd fucked up, or not fucked up, just see where I can improve. And I repeated some words too. I seemed to get stuck on that tangent, and they were big weird words, so that sort of made the set seem a little bit awkward overall. So I didn't send that through. If anyone's been following, I didn't send that through to Josh Wolf. I did message him. He asked if that was the set he wanted me to look at, but I asked if he could give me the end of the month. We said he'd give me in January anyway. But like when we first talked on the live stream, but yeah, I just said, can you give me the end of the month? I'll try and bust out another set and just get a tighter 5 minutes to give him. So hopefully that's all right, and he has a look at that. And if not, it was fucking cool anyway. That he even got me thinking, because it shot me off towards this. So that's it. Like regardless of what happens with the Josh thing, it won't matter, because I found comedy that's bigger. I love you, Josh Wolf, man. I really do. That was awesome. But comedy's bigger, man. And so I'm very happy that I found comedy, but it's also brought me, this weird inner peace where I've started kumbayaing and forgiving everyone, and just not, I don't know, I'm just not mad at anyone anymore. Anyone. And people that do get pissy now or generally arc up or something, it's just like I just find ways to antagonise them in a funny manner, which I always kind of did, but if they'll be assholes. But now I just really enjoy it. Trying to turn it into a roast type thing too. I'd really love to see a roast battle in Tassie between Homebrew and Brew Lab or something like that. Right. Well, I think they've done collab things there before. They definitely have, yeah. Not that I ever saw, because I never knew I was even into comedy, really. Well, I watched a lot of comedy, but yeah, never knew I'd do it until, it just fell on me from fucking space. Yeah. And I haven't done this for fucking, I don't think I'm gonna make a 9 to 5 doing comedy. Ever, really, but I don't care. It's just, it doesn't matter. It's just, I found it. It found me, and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it, and I encourage anyone, especially if you got, I don't know, if you feel like you just got some funny shit that you can talk about, or some relatable stuff. Relatable stuff's really good. If you can make it relatable, people see, you can seem to just win I don't know. I had a range of ages of people in the audience, and they just, they all kind of responded all right. Some of the oldies were cackling, and most of the young people were, but yeah. I'm definitely going to, once I start polishing a bit more stuff, I really want to focus on really eyeing off a crowd when you walk in, and just being able to change stuff in your head at the last minute. To think, fuck, there's a bunch of tradies here, probably should go with whatever. Or, there's a bunch of, there's a pride march from university there, you probably would avoid some stuff, just saying. Yeah, love around, but that's what I mean. Because one fella, one of the guys at one of the shows I was at made a very off-colour joke, and I suggested he left, and he would, on the way out, he was pretty well running out. I'm not even going to air it on here, but it was in very poor taste, and the crowd didn't like it. So that was, and I'm just at the back going, fucking said that. Fuck. Yeah. Awesome set before that too. Kind of killed it. But anyway, you got to take, if you want, well, you don't have to, because that was probably required, really, but anyway, you had to be there. I'm not going to crap on about that. That's it. I think, guys, I'm going to sign off and fucking go to bed. It was just a little check-in, but so the next show coming up is, the 19th, the Salty Dog, Kingston Beach. I'm not sure of the time, but just jump on their Facebook page. I might try and link it below if I remember. What else? Yeah, that's about it really. We've got a bunch of shit coming up next year already. Like I'm booked in for Raw. I've been, offered to go back to home. I'm pretty sure that's booked in for February. I'll have to double check that. Those guys are awesome too, and I had to cancel the last minute. They just immediately offered me another spot, which was really, really nice because they knew I was fucking devastated. But it was, family emergency. Had to turn around, which was understandable. One of the only things that'll turn me the fuck around. I've driven through a storm to get there before. Reasonably determined. I've never been determined to just get to something like the comedy shows, but yeah, it's been good. Anyway, I encourage people to get out and try it, or go and attend a show, support anything like that, even open mic, like musician type stuff or poetry, fucking readings, whatever. Just get out, do it. If you got friends with an amp, I don't know, a speaker and a fucking microphone, just go set something up at the park. Just put a Facebook thing out, fucking. Just kick some shit off and like try and draw some people in, and if you see that little spark of creativity in anyone, just try and drag it out of them a little bit. There's a lot of it in the world, and some of it really shines really fucking hard out of people. I'm not saying I'm one of them people, but I know, some people that it really does, and I really hope they shine. So I love yous. I do. I hope everyone is well and good, and you're all looking after yourselves. Be kind to each other. Just be kind to yourselves. All right. I love yous. I'll see you on the next one.